The Colorado Buffaloes survive a thriller 31-26. North Dakota State came to play, but the Buffaloes said, not today. 504 total yards for the Buffalo. This was epic. Week 1, I did not think they was going to come out throwing that thing like they did. They couldn't get the run game going. All right, a total of 59 yards on the ground. But Shedeur Mofo Sanders, the one, the only, I am him. 445 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, but that interception was crazy. At the goal line, pick, touchback. We'll talk about it. All right. Shedeur Sanders, though, listen, I had a lot of questions. He came out way better than I expected him to, and I just got to give praise where praise is due. That's just first, okay? Can you say Travis Hunter, the one, the only, I am him as well, okay? There is no other player like him in college. I've only seen a couple games now. We're only in week 1, but there's nobody else. Offensive, defensive. He's just the man. He has Deion Sanders primetime, his coach. It can't get no better than that. Travis Hunter, 3 total touchdowns, and might I add, in epic fashion, 1 tippy toe right here. First of all, let's get the 41-yard banger to start the game. Then you got the tippy toe right here, okay? Then don't forget this epic catch. The announcers, the fans, everybody thought it wasn't even going to go down. I don't know how. It was. He was way over here. Catch was over here. The defender was here. I mean, I don't even know how he caught it. But for his 3rd touchdown, 132 yards. Travis Hunter is unbelievable, undeniable, probably the best player in college football this year. All right, last year he had some injuries, so he couldn't get done. That's the only thing that I'm scared of because he's going both ways. He's using a lot of energy, and we're going to see how much shape he's in. He looked fantastic last night, and I just got to give him props as well. Can you say a guy named Jimmy Horn? This guy, 198 yards, came out of nowhere, 1 touchdown. He was looking fantastic as well. All right, Wester put up a big 58 yards for us as well. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, Colorado did their thing. Their defense is looking a little not that good. I'm just going to keep it a buck with y'all. Okay, the defense, I thought the defense might hold them back from a few things. All right, yes, you got Travis over there, but he is playing offense. You got Shiloh over there. He did get called for that little penalty today, but Shiloh's cool. Everybody else, though, the front line, it ain't it. All right. The linebackers, y'all just letting the slants right through every time. The bombs, y'all just getting blow by everything. It's not working. So defense definitely Warren Sapp over there. I thought y'all was going to actually be way better on defense than you was. And I thought you wasn't going to be as good as offense as you was. So my expectations in week 1 were a little flip-flop, but I expect the defense to be way better in week 2 for the Colorado Buffaloes. Deion Sanders, I already know that's going to happen. The offense looked really good from the jump. Okay, we're going to talk about it. The crowd was hyped. Crowd was so hyped. They had a lot of North Dakota State fans in the crowd as well. All right, the first drive, North Dakota State drove it all the way to the 20-yard line. They were just boom, 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 connecting, but then they had to settle for a field goal. All right, Shedeur Sanders, he completed 69% of his passes last year. I thought, the way he looked today, he is on fire. He's definitely going to surpass that. But Shedeur's first drive was flawless. Passes were on point, 6 plays, 75 yards for a banger to Travis Hunter, as I said earlier, for 41 yards. It looked epic. Every throw he was throwing was darts. And then, like I said, he almost got sacked, threw the bomb, 6 plays, 75 yards to Travis Hunter. North Dakota State got the ball second half, though. Another slant, big plays. They kept going against the Colorado's defense. The defense could not stop them. And they scored 10-7. Colorado's second drive, though, okay, Shedeur Sanders almost got sacked, but he made a 70-yard bomb to Horn. Can you shout Jimmy out? Jimmy Horn, 70 yards, bomb for the touchdown. 2 plays, 75 yards. Shedeur, he had 134 yards in the second quarter. He was 5 of 5, and he was just balling out. Colorado came, they were doing what they were supposed to do. Absolutely. Okay. The third drive for North Dakota State, they scored a touchdown. They used a lot of time as well. I thought the time of possession was going to be huge, and it kind of was. They were up 17-14. All right, Colorado's third drive, all runs. They got to the 3rd and 1. They couldn't get it. Then they went to 4th and 1, and they got stopped. Stuffed at the line. Absolutely unacceptable if you ask me. What happened to that whole front line that you just got that was supposed to be pushing? Really, though, the running back should have cut left, if you know what I mean. But he went right into the guys that should have been pushing forward, but they wasn't. All right, the defense is definitely something they got to improve on, as I said. But just before halftime, the Buffaloes did get a field goal. They drove it down and they did get a field goal, which was pretty big for them. Okay, now Shedeur came out of halftime on fire. He was completing everything. 16-yard pass, a 40-yard pass. He had an 11-yard scramble. He threw a pass into the end zone, but he threw it a little short. It kicked up in the air. Right, boom, 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 boom. North Dakota State caught it. Interception in the end zone. But it worked out for Buffalo because North Dakota State, they had to punt the ball back, okay? When Shedeur got the ball back, it was still flawless. Driving, okay? 5 plays, 72 yards to Travis Hunter for a touchdown. This was just epic. I could go on and on, but really, the game-changing play in the game, if you ask me, was in the 4th when North Dakota State scored. And they went for the 2-point conversion, and they failed. That was it, because you could have made it a 3-point game, and a lot could have changed. Because, listen, in the college football, it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. And in the last 2 minutes of this game, I'm going to tell you what happened. The Colorado Buffaloes had the ball. Travis Hunter ran for 0 yards. Sanders completed a 2-yard pass. On 3rd down, they got a defensive pass interference, so they got a little help. 1st down, Sanders stepped back, pass incomplete. Hayden rushed for 0 yards on 2nd down. Sanders, a 7-yard pass to Horn on 3rd down, but then they had to punt with 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left, North Dakota State threw a Hail Mary and completed it. Was 5 yards short of upsetting the Colorado Buffaloes on week 1 of college football. Can you imagine the everything that would have went down if Colorado would have lost this game, and in that fashion? I can't even imagine the blowback, the smoke, everything that Dion would have got. So that they definitely have to tighten up their defense, as I keep saying. But other than that, the offense looked pretty good. I am worried about Travis Hunter still going both ways, his energy as he gets down into the season. Health as well. Shedeur looked really good, and I can't wait to see more. So, man, that's the recap of the Colorado Buffaloes. They did what they were expected to do. Real quick, though, okay? North Dakota State, though, Cam Miller, 277 yards. The Buffaloes allowed him to complete 18 of 22 passes. He only dropped 4 for the entire game. That is completely unacceptable. On top of his 277 yards, he had an additional 81 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns on the ground. So he was an absolute dog today. There is absolutely no reason why all of the Colorado should be running hundreds for the whole practice tomorrow. All right. Anyways, he's pretty much the only one that did anything besides Henderson. He had 72 yards receiving. Brown and Capino both had 33 yards. Marshall had 48. Nelson had 45. Lance had 32. But other than that, Cam Miller, I got to shout you out. All right. Came to play. As I said, they came to play, but Buffalo said not today. Colorado Buffs. All right, let's do it. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Bros Talking Sports. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Make sure you also go to brostalkingsports.com to get your cool merch, your gear, and all of the above, okay? Appreciate you, and until next time, let's go. Dion, prime time, stand up. Shoot, Travis Hunter. Oh my gosh, can't wait to see this next game. Let's go. Out.